When he is in session with the client, what might you see that gives you clues or says, like, I might need to dig into this more?
It's really interesting. I'll give you two examples of the most powerful way that I've seen him. He usually hangs out behind the chair. You forget that he's even there. He will not look. He lick. He won't jump. He doesn't cuddle. You can ask him to come, but he really has his own autonomy in that space. And then I use him as a tool. So when he shows up with clients, you think he would show up when they're emoting, right? So they're really anxious, really nervous, maybe they're crying or something like that. That is not when Ollie shows up because people are typically expressing what they need to.
Mhm.
So their cortisol levels, although are really high, and he can smell the hormone levels and things like that, he doesn't. He knows he's not needed.
Yeah.
I can bring him over and incorporate him in that way. The times that I think have been the most powerful is when I've worked with both of these were women, and a woman who came in, and I had worked with her weekly for probably 6 months. And it was just she had a hard time being vulnerable,
Mhm.
a hard time expressing her emotions. So it was pretty topical, and that's okay, right? I work with what I have, and I knew that she needed to process a really substantial death in her family.
Yeah.
And there was a session where Ollie had just come up, and this woman was very stoic. He just stood like this, and I said, "Oh, like Ollie, do you want to pet Ollie?" And she said, "Oh yeah, she loves, loves, loves dogs." And then I've never seen it.
He's like,
He
"Thank you for sharing my story."
Yes, he was doing a little bit of this, but he sat on the couch with her and was just really stoic. And then she shared with me and really broke down that the family member always had wanted a big black lab.
Oh,
And I said, "Oh, wow, that's so interesting." And then she started sharing the story of the loss, and Ollie was just there, and it was as if like this person was speaking through Ollie, and he just presented himself.
yeah.
And then as she felt more comfortable talking, he like let her pet him a little bit, and then just kind of went back to his spot. And
Okay.
so it's like he allowed her.